Okay, so this was the work from the last example, and girls, I just wanted to make a note that what the finished product is of a balanced equation is this equation here with those numbers that we put there. So a balanced equation often will have these big numbers at the front, okay? Sometimes they won't because they might not have been necessary, but this is the finished answer for that first question there. All right, let's have a go at another example, and you may have been able to do this by yourself, but maybe not, which is fine. So let's have a go at doing this one. So always remember, leave hydrogen and oxygen last to balance, but we can just count how many of each atom we've got. All right, so we've got nitrogen, we've got calcium, we've got hydrogen, and we've got oxygen. And we've got nitrogen, we've got the same atoms on this side. And so now we're going to count how many of each. 1 nitrogen, 1 calcium. That 2 only applies to that oxygen and that hydrogen. Okay, so they're only that one and only that one. All right, how many hydrogen? 1 plus 2 is 3. Oxygen, 3 plus 2 is 5. So 3 plus that 2 is 5. Over this side, nitrogen, I've got 2 because that 2 applies to that nitrogen. Calcium, I've got 1. Hydrogen, I've got 2. And oxygen, I've got 2 lots of 3. So that's a 2 times 3. Okay, so that's 6. All right, so let's compare our numbers and see what we need to balance. And we always leave hydrogen and oxygen last. Last is what I just wanted to say there. Okay, 1, 2, issue. 1, 1, no. 3, 2, yep. 5, 6, okay, a bit of an issue, but always leave these 2 last. So let's have a look at nitrogen. That's not good. Okay, so how can I correct the nitrogen? I've got 2 on this side and 1 on that side, so maybe I'll try and put, often this is trial and error, so just give it a go. What if I put a 2 there? So now I've got 2 nitrogen. That's good, and I have 2 nitrogen on that side, so that's fine. But these numbers probably, well, we've still got 1 calcium and 1 calcium, so that's actually still fine, but we need to now see how these numbers have been affected by putting that 2 there. So hydrogen, I've got 2 plus another 2, so 4. And oxygen, I've got 2 lots of 3, so 6 plus 2, which is 8. Okay, still got 2 on this side because I haven't put in any numbers in, and I've still got 6 on this side. So hang on, I should have 7 there. So 1 plus that 6, that should have been 7 at the beginning. Excuse me for that. So 7. All right, so we need to compare our numbers here. Let's have a look at hydrogen, 4 to 2. So I need to try and balance this out. Maybe I'll try and double my number of hydrogen here by putting a 2 there. So now that I have 2 times 2 is 4. So that's 4 hydrogen now. Okay. So that's looking pretty good because I've got 4 hydrogen on that side. So that's fine. And then oxygen. Now, how does this 2 affect my oxygens here? So I've got 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2. So this is now 8, okay? And I've still haven't added any other numbers to this side, so I've just checking 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So I actually have 8 oxygen and 8 oxygen. So that's actually worked out perfectly. I've got the same number of atoms on this side as this side. So this is my finished answer So that is the balanced equation there.